And welcome to Cassdoesthings, where I do all the things. Welcome to another video. In this video, I want to talk about the planner covers that I plan to use with the sterling ink planners that I ordered in my last video. I did an unboxing in the last video. I had ordered two planners. I had ordered the Passport Common Planner and the N1 Common Planner. And I had mentioned that I had already had covers for those planners. Well, here they are. Now, if it's one thing about me, I love luxury and I love planning. And when I'm able to put those two things together, it makes me a very happy person. So I want to talk a little bit about these covers that I have. This one is the Louis Vuitton Passport cover in the canvas. And this one is the Emily notebook cover in the MM size, and I believe this is the empreinte leather. So I want to go ahead and talk about this one first. Now, as I had mentioned before in my other video, sterling ink had popped into my radar because I guess, planner season was gearing up, and all I kept seeing is different planners. And, I was watching a good amount of videos that talked about planning, and a video had popped into my feed about this Emily notebook cover, and I had never seen it before. And I mean, I go on the LV website once in a while, but I'm not, if it's not something in my radar, I'm not checking for it. But this popped into my feed and I clicked on it, and it was just beautiful pink color. It's the same kind of leather, the empreinte leather. And basically, the YouTuber was just talking about the different notebooks that fit in this, right? Because a lot of times you see it, you don't know what's going to fit. So she was doing a comparison, and she was talking about like the different notebooks that she had that worked. I think that one of the notebooks she had was like a moleskin, which I do have. I have moleskins. I do use moleskins sometimes. But then she also had the N1 notebook from Sterling Ink, which kind of perked up my ears a little bit because that was actually one of the planners that I was looking at getting. So when she had that and she stuck it in the planner, and I was like, oh, it looks really good. So then I immediately went down the rabbit hole and was just looking at other videos that featured the Emily notebook cover. And again, this is in the MM size, because they have two sizes. But I looked at, different videos, and oh my God, it just, I watched a few of them, and then I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, oh my God, I think I want that notebook. I want this notebook cover. So I went into the Louis Vuitton website, and I had searched for it, and I really wanted the pink one because the pink one was really pretty. I like pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors. So I went on the site. I looked at the pink. The pink was sold out. There was no pink. I think I tried to look for the black one, but they didn't have black available. They had this color, they had the red, and they had the blue. I wasn't gonna get the red or the blue because they're just not my favorite colors. But this one, I figured, okay, if push comes to shove, I'll just order it in this beautiful coral color. But let me wait a little bit and see if the pink one comes into stock. So I put my information in to get any kind of notification if the pale pink one came in. I think I got one notification a few days later, but when I went to go try to like grab it, it was already gone. And there was no way I was going to wait for however long because I'm very impatient. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll just get this coral one. The coral one is fine. So I ordered it. It came in about 3 days. I inspected it. It looks really good. It feels really good. The embossing is nice and deep. The embossing is nice and deep. And the leather, I like empreinte leather. It's a really nice leather that Louis Vuitton has. So I usually, before I would do a lot of canvas pieces on a lot of my things, especially my small leather goods. But for the last few years, I've been buying a lot more empreinte leather because I feel like it lasts longer. I mean, even though the canvas leather, the coated canvas does last, but I don't know. I just like the feel of the empreinte leather. I've just feel like it's nicer. It feels a little bit more luxurious. I mean, obviously you're gonna still get like, you know, the monogram and stuff, but it's not as like, I guess, loud. I don't know, but I like the empreinte leather, so it was fine with me. So I ordered it. It came, and then all I had to do was wait for my planners to come, and so they have. So I'm going to show you how I have it set up on the inside. So I want to show you how I have it on the inside. So when you first open the notebook cover, you have two pockets. So you have this pocket over here, and then you have this pocket over here, right? Which is great because you can attach, you know, several notebooks or whatever it is that you're going to attach. And then if you look in here on the inside, it's like the canvas monogram is in there, which I think is really nice because I do like the canvas print, right? And so what I did was I ordered this traveler's notebook kit from Amazon, and I also got this these connector bands from Amazon as well. And I basically connected the little zipper case with the craft folder and the monthly booklet that I also ordered from Sterling Ink. And basically I just attached them together, and then I took one side of it and put it in here like this, because I just want a place where I can put like stickers or like pictures or anything of that nature, or stencils. So I have that in here just like that. That way I can just keep, you know, anything that I want together with my planner. And this is what I'm talking about, you see? And this brings me to another issue. All right. One of the things I really want to do is I want to get a plastic cover for this, because I don't want my stickers falling out. As you can see, one of the stickers already started falling out. And, you know, I like to decorate my things and then set it and forget it. And because I'm going to be moving this planner, because it's not gonna, you know, I'm going to be basically taking it in and out. And I want to be able to protect the cover of this. I don't want anything to happen to my stickers. So when I went online, the N1 plastic covers are already sold out, right? They've been out of stock, I think, since launch day. So I've been stalking the website. I put in for a notification for when it comes back into stock. So hopefully, I'm hoping that it comes back into stock soon rather than later. So maybe like in the next month or so, I'm hoping it comes into stock, because I don't want my stickers falling out. I like, you know, it takes me a while to get my planners together, and I don't want, you know, the stickers falling out. But anyway, I have this here. Hopefully I'll be able to get a plastic cover so that I can put it on there and to protect the cover of my planner. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I have this in here. This I'll probably use for pictures or like, you know, little decorations and stuff. Like as I get things, I put them in here, kind of make it like a little collage or something. Might even just put stickers in there. I don't know. But for this, I'm definitely going to put, you know, like my stencils, because I do have other stencils in my Hobonichi right now. So once I'm done with that and I archive that, then I'll bring the stencils over to this planner. And again, this planner is not really going to be leaving my desk. It's really just going to be here on my desk. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, decorate it, do memory planning, like what I need to do memory planning and stuff, which is probably what I'll do. I'll do like my weeklies in here and then my dailies, because I like to bullet journal. So, this is one of the reasons I like this. And I'm kind of really excited to move into this planner, is because now I have enough pages to do dailies every single day without having to move from a planner, because that was the one pet peeve I had with Hobonichi. Hobonichi, even with the mega weeks, because that's what I would get. You would get about, I don't know, I think you get like 200 extra pages in the back. it's still not enough to do dailies. Even if you try to do maybe 2 dailies on a page, it's still not enough to do dailies, and I would still have to use a separate notebook. So this is one of the reasons I'm really excited to move into it. Plus, because it's way bigger than the, for me anyway, way bigger than the Hobonichi. I'll be able to write normally. I mean, I don't have a problem writing small, but I don't want to write small. I want to have enough room so that I can write and see things. So that's one of the reasons I'm just like, I'm so like, I cannot wait to move into this. Like, I'm definitely going to start setting this stuff up in like December. I think around December, because that's usually when I set up my things. I set up my things like around December when it's getting close to the beginning of the year. So I'm really excited to move into this. And plus, it's in a nice little cover that I like. I mean, look at this cover. It looks so nice. Look how beautiful it looks. And I can't wait. I can't wait to start writing in here. And then look at how it just sits so perfectly. You know, I don't have to have like any kind of enclosure on there. I can just put it down and just let it be. And I love that. And I just love how it feels. It feels so nice and chunky, but not bulky. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like really bulky and stuff. It just feels like it just has enough space in here, which is nice. So yes, so this is the Emily notebook cover in the size MM. Now they do have another size. I think it's in the PM, and that one is the pocket size one. So even if you didn't want to do this big one, they actually have one for the pocket size. So if you ever decided, like if I ever decided like, hey, I want to get a pocket notebook or a pocket planner, well, I can also get the Emily notebook cover in PM. But I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get that. I mean, it might be kind of excessive. Excuse me. It might be kind of excessive. But again, I mean, I like luxury. I like planning. And for me, like I can show you my collections where I can show you the collections where I have like notebooks, I have like different planners. So I can show you all my Louis Vuitton like planners and notebooks that I use so that you can see like the whole collection, because I do have a nice size collection. It's not huge, but it's a nice size. I mean, the only other the only other Louis Vuitton cover that I would probably want would be the desk agenda, because that one fits the A5, and I do have some A5 notebooks. And so that would probably be the other one that I get, though I am not opposed to getting the Emily notebook cover in the PM size as well. So those are probably the only two that I'm kind of like, maybe. And then my birthday is coming up in December, so it could be like one of the on my birthday wish list too. So that might be something that's on my birthday wish list. So yes, so this is the first one. This is the first planner cover. And then the other planner cover that I have, this has actually been in my collection for the last, I want to say 6-7 years. I've had this for a long time. I've had this as soon as I got my passport. And I was going away. I was like, oh, I want a passport cover so I can put my passport in a nice little passport cover. So I went to the Louis Vuitton store and I bought it like before I went on my little trip, and I went and I got it, and I felt so like, oh, I was like, oh, this is so nice. I felt like I made it because I have a passport cover. But anyway, I got this and love it. I had my passport in here for the longest. Only thing is, I don't get to use it that much. I only bring it out when I travel, and I don't travel all that often all the time. So it was just in my drawer collecting dust. And you know, if I have things that I love, I want to use them. I want to be able to use them. So when I went to the Sterling Ink website and I was looking at the different sizes of planners, I saw that they had a passport planner, and I said, I could use my Louis Vuitton passport cover as a cover for the little passport planner. So that's what I did. I took it out the drawer. I dusted it off, And when the planner came, I put it in there and it fit nicely. Now what I have this, I just made this myself. It's just like a little enclosure, right? Let me see if I can even open this. I feel like I'm going to struggle to open this. Oh my God. I'm going to struggle to open this. There we go. All I did was I got some elastic cord. I've had some around. I usually order them. I got them from Michael's, or I just had a days with that opened up. And basically what I did, they had the hair ties, and I took the hair ties and I got this button from, I think, Michael's, and I just tied a little knot on there. And it was just a tutorial that I found on YouTube. And I was like, okay, cool. I can just make my own, you know, and I like to make my own little things sometimes, because nobody had time to be spending money on stuff. I mean, I like spending money on like luxury stuff, but not like little things like this. So I made this. It works. And when I open this up, you're gonna have some pockets here. So this is a great little thing. Like if you did want to use this as an EDC, you could, because you got 3 pockets. So you could put your credit card and your ID in here. And then you do have a little pocket here, which I'm just using to put, you know, these little cards and stickers that I got from Sterling Ink. I made this little paper clip myself. I just attached some cute little ribbon on here, as you can see, and attached a couple of ribbons on here. And basically same thing, same process. I went on Amazon. I got the traveler's kit this time for the passport. And again, it has like the cute little case, zipper case, and the craft folder. And then I got a connector, and basically I just put it in here so that I have plenty of room and space to put like any stickers that I want, because again, this is going to be my everyday carry that I'm going to use in my bags, you know, whether it's going to be like a big bag or like my book bag, because sometimes I use the little bag, so I'll just stick it in my book bag if I take my book bag with me. And then I already have some stickers in here because again, I've been so used to using the Hobonichi that I have little icons in here that I can also use for the passport. So I'm very happy about that. So I had like little things like this, so then I can just stick them in here and take them on the go. Like when I'm planning and stuff, I have them with me so that I can use it, because again, if I'm going to be on the go, it'll be nice to have. And again, I have just some decoration and stuff in here. I might also put some stickers. And then this is the clear plastic cover that I got for this planner. And as you can see, this is the vision. I want to be able to protect my stickers. Now, when I first put this in here, I'm not going to lie, it took me like 10-15 minutes to actually stick this planner in this freaking cover, because it was just so stiff. And even when I put it on, it wasn't even laying flat. It might be laying flat now. Let me see if it's laying flat. It's starting to lay flat now. But when I first put it in here, it was so like rigid and stiff. And I mean, now it feels a lot better. Look how nice it looks. Oh, it looks so nice. I actually like this color. I'm not even one for all of these colors, but I really like this color. This planner cover, and then with the gold. Oh, beautiful. So anyway, yes. So then you have this flap right here, and I just stick it in here, which I like, because then if I want to, it's just easy for me to take it out and put it back in. So I like that. You know, I like being able to stick it in and take it out if I need to. And then I have not started decorating. To be quite honest, there's not really much I'm going to do in here, because this planner is so small. I don't even really think I'm going to use the tracker, to be quite honest, because look at how small it is. There's no room for me to put anything over here. So I don't even really think I'm going to use any of those things. I'm going to use the calendars for sure, even though they're tiny, but I'm just basically going to use the weeklies. I'm going to use the weeklies and the back pages, which is nice. But again, this is mostly for like when when I'm out and I need to put appointments. I got to keep track of appointments, grocery shopping lists, like quick to-do lists of like when I go out, this is what I need, so that I can just pull it out and look at it. Because if I don't have it written down, it doesn't exist for me. So this is one of the reasons I wanted to have a planner like this. And then I have this bookmark. This bookmark I got from where did I get this from? I got this from like a little an independent like bookstore. I went in, and I don't know, I'm a sucker for bookmarks for whatever reason. I love bookmarks. Bookmarks are my thing. I mean, I got this one, and then I also have this one too. This is so cute. Look how cute this one is. I don't know if you can see it, but I have those. Yes. And I just like the way, I just like the way that it looks, you know, with the cover and the stickers, the gold sticker, and this just there. I think it looks really nice. See the little gold accents. I have gold accents everywhere. Like I said, I love gold. Gold is like one of my favorite. Like if it's a color that I can have on everything, I would have gold on everything. Like look at these gold pages. Oh, so pretty. So the only thing now that I really am contemplating, several things. All right, so here's several things that I'm contemplating, because this is going to be my EDC. One of the things that I know I need to have is a pen. So I bought this pen. I actually have this one, and I have this one in black. These are fountain pens. I'm trying to get into fountain pens because, you know, when you're in the stationery community, it just seems like it goes hand in hand. Like you get stationery and you get notebooks and you have all these pretty things. And then the next step seems to always be like, okay, it's time to use fountain pens. Fountain pens are the way to go. So I got this Kaweco Sport fountain pen, and I don't know, I've tried to use it. Maybe I'm not consistent. Maybe I have to use it more often. But I don't know. I just find fountain pens to be a little bit scratchy for me. Maybe it's the point because I have an extra fine and a fine, and I just don't like the way that they write. I think I'm just one of the people that I just like using gel, and gel is the way for me, because I've tried to use fountain pens and each time I just don't get any pleasure out of using them. I've tried, and I feel like I'm trying to make fetch happen. You know, when in what is it, in the Mean Girls, when they're like, stop trying to make fetch happen. I feel like I'm trying to make fetch happen. I need to stop trying to make fetch happen. And I've been trying to get into like these fountain pens, and I know there's like enthusiasts and stuff and people who like using them, but I just cannot seem to get into them. I don't find any pleasure in using them. And the thing with me is, if I don't enjoy using something, I'm not going to use it. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to try a different type of fountain pen. I don't know. But I originally bought this to go with this, and I don't like using it. So what I ended up doing, because I was so frustrated, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. So I went on Jet Pens like sometime last week, and I ordered, because I had seen those Uniball, like those little fat barrel pens that are just about the same height or so, right, of these pens, but they're gel. And so I had seen those floating around. So I said, you know what, let me just order a couple of those and see if I like them better, since I like using gel. I got the 0.5 ones because I find that if I go any thinner than 0.5, again, I'm not going to enjoy using those pens, because I think I have like a 0.38. Can't stand using it. Can't stand it. I threw it away. Anything that's less than 0.5, I think 0.5 is the thinnest that I can tolerate. I myself, given the choice, I rather use a 0.7. A 0.7. 0.7 to me is like my happy medium. I can't do 1 because it's too bold, but a 0.7, I can do a 0.7. A 0.7 for me is amazing. So I ordered I ordered a couple of pens from Jet Pens. I also got a Kaweco Sport, but instead of the fountain pen, I got a gel pen as well. So I mean, we'll see. I will see. I'll update you guys on it, but definitely I'm not feeling these fountain pens yet. I mean, if you have any suggestions for to get me to enjoy these, be my guest, because I don't like fountain pens, point blank period. But because this is going to be a EDC, the other thing that I need to figure out is the pen loop situation. Now I have different options. When I tell you that I have been collecting planner things for years. I've been collecting planner things for years. There's not a planner thing that I don't have. I have so many things, so many planner things that I don't, if I never go shopping again for stickers, for anything, I would still be good. So my thing is that I'm trying to figure out the different loops that I can use for this. So one of the things that came with this traveler's kit was this type of pen loop. Now, this type of pen loop I think would work if I attached it to maybe, I don't know if this is the front or the back. I think this is the front right here. So maybe a pen loop like this would work, which I think would be good because it's pretty secure. Like, and once I get the pens, because I'm going to use a gel pen, I'll be able to see if it works a little bit better. So I have that option. The other option I have a magnetic one. I don't like the magnetic one too much because the magnetic one is kind of bulky. I don't know if you can see how bulky it is. It's great if you're just putting it on the cover of, like, say a journal that you have. But this is so bulky. Like, if I put it here in the front, I mean, it's magnetic, it would work, but I don't think I like how that looks. I feel like it makes it look a little bit too bulky. Now, if I put it on the inside, you see, it still looks kind of bulky, so I don't like that. So this one I don't think is a go. I don't think I'm going to use this one. The other one that I have is this one. This is a recent one. I think I purchased this. I think this is a Midori clip, pen clip, I think. I think I got this from like Barnes and Noble. This one I like because I feel like no matter the size of the pen, let's use this as an example, it would work. So if I have a fat pen or something, it would definitely work. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is how secure it's going to be if I have a fat pen. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about. You know, I could probably, and I don't want to do that, you know, because I want to be able to keep my stickers in there. But I mean, it could work. I think if I enclose this, let me do it like this. Let me see. I mean, I think if I enclose this and stuff, it would still kind of be secure. I'm not sure. I'm still debating. But this one would be cute to have, especially with all the gold accessories that I have. So I could possibly do that. Again, I won't really know until I get the other pens in. And I think I got the shipping notification that it's coming sometime next week. So that's something. I may have some other type of pen holders. I have to look and see. Because I may have some pen holders. I have these. Let me see. Let's see. I also have these. I forgot I had these. I'm telling you, when I tell you I have a whole bunch of stuff, I have this one. But I'm not certain. And I don't even know how to use this one, actually. I don't even know how to use this one. See, well, and I know this is a pen holder. I just don't know how to use it. I think this is the one that I have. But again, this one would be nice, but look how small it is. I'm getting a bulky pen, so I don't think this one would work. So, I don't know. And then the other one I have is this one, which I ordered a whole bunch of these pen loops They're like leather that you can stick on just any notebook if you want. I wanted to, you know, stick one on just like a laminated little sheet that I can take anywhere. So if I stick this in here, I feel like it wouldn't be secure. Maybe if I put it in the back, it'd be a lot more secure. Like once I close it, it would be secure. I just don't like the color though. It's black. Like, you know, all of my other accents are like, they're like brown and gold and stuff. So I don't know if I would like the black one, but the black one would definitely be an option. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is such an awkward shaped pen that I don't want to use this. I really don't want to use it, which is really frustrating for me. I don't like to be frustrated either. So this one, I'm not certain. I'm leaning more towards like maybe this one, because this one seems like it's more secure. And it kind of blends with, this notebook cover a little bit better. And it just seems a lot more secure. And I don't want to put anything on this cover at all. I don't want to put anything on this cover. I mean, I could perhaps maybe on the inside, but I don't want to, because like when I need to archive, it's going to be hard to archive it. But something like this would work too, I think. And then it's very secure, it seems like. Once I get the pens, I can put the pens in here and see if it fits. And this is, I believe, leather, so I know it would loosen up some, which is one of the reasons why I want to use it. So this might be one of the options. This one, again, I could probably use. Let me see how it looks on here. Which is one of the reasons I'm glad I have. See, this wouldn't even stay on there. It wouldn't even stay on there. I mean, this one is nice, but I don't even know if it'd be secure. So that's the other thing. I have to just make sure that it's secure. But this one I think would be better, because it's a clip. It clips on. Oops. Let's do it again. Okay, it clips on and it stays on. So, and then I think I'm leaning more towards this one. And then I can possibly move it up a little bit so that it doesn't interfere. And you see how tight it is? That's what I like. I like how tight it is. So if I want to move it, I have to like move it. See, like this would work for me, I think. You guys got to tell me what you think. I like the gold one too, but the gold one would need more fastening. But yeah, so I have it like this because, again, this is going to go in my bag. Whether it's one of my big bags that I have, like my handbags, or if, let's say, I'm carrying a smaller bag and I want to put it in my book bag, I can put it in my book bag, because sometimes I like to go to the coffee shop or to the library. And so it would look just like this. It would look like this, and then I'll have my pen there, and then that's all I would need. I would just need this, like my little stickers. You know, maybe I could put a stencil in here if I need it. And let me see if I have my stencils, because I do have my stencils in my Hobonichi. This is my Hobonichi, by the way. This one's my Hobonichi. I'll talk more about it in another video. But that's my Hobonichi. And I have a good amount of stencils in here. You see, so I have stencils. And so I could possibly put these stencils in here as well. They would fit in there. See how they would fit? So that's another, you know, this is something else that I can have in here. You know, and this is one of the reasons why I got the kit, so that I can have folders so I can take with me, you know. And then, I mean, this could also, like, it's a nice size that I can put credit cards, my ID credit cards. And then because I have like this little zipper case right here, I can put money in here, and I could basically just take this to go like a wallet if I needed to. And it would work out great, as a matter of fact, if I wanted to use this as a wallet. Now I have the LV planner, the ring planner in, I think, the PM size. And I did use that as a wallet at one point. So again, I'll do a video on all of the like Louis Vuitton covers that I have that I use with my stationery and stuff so that you can see. But I have, like I said, I have a collection. I have like a nice little, luxury collection. So I will definitely do a video on my collection. But anyway, yeah. So I think this would work. I mean, I think this is the setup that I'm very happy with the setup. I mean, I have everything I need in there. Yeah, it's a little bulky. I think it's a little bulky on the top, but it would work. I feel like this would work. This would work nicely. So anyways, those are the two planner covers I'm going to use. The Emily notebook cover in the MM size, empreinte leather on the Louis Vuitton site, and then the Louis Vuitton passport cover. This is just the classic canvas, but I do believe they also have this in the empreinte leather, and then they also have like special edition ones. They always have special edition passport covers as well. So these are the two planners covers that I plan to use. If you have any questions about them, let me know. But thank you so much. I know I've been rambling for a long time, but I really do enjoy talking about planner related stuff and luxury stuff. So if you have any questions, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. And until I see you next time, have a good one. Bye bye.